Day 16 of the Radio Free Skaro Fluid Links Advent Calendar. Question from Michelle Lee, TARDIS Blue, 1963. Is this Barrowman, she means John Barrowman, says he's talked to RTD about a movie with 10/Rose. Worth it or waste?
I don't know how to say this without being mean, but I'm kind of sick and tired of the 10 Rose adherence. Like, guys, it was years and years and years ago. Get over it. There's a whole bunch of new Doctor Who to watch.
I suppose. Chris, you've evolved. I don't know where you sit now with the 10th Doctor. I know he's not your favorite, but I know you've also
he's still pretty much bottom of the list, yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how...
I loathe the 10th Doctor and Rose together.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's not that bad.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just the smugness of Series 2 just rubs me the wrong way.
Boy, we talked about that in earlier Fluid Links, the smugness. But we also talked about you were trashing RTD back in the day, but you've sort of mellowed on that a lot since then. So that hasn't changed your attitude towards 10 and Rose.
No, it hasn't.
Wow.
No, it's helped me appreciate other aspects of the era. Like, for example, a little while ago when I went to Vancouver and visited Warren and and Michelle Lee, on the flight out, I watched Pompeii, Fires of Pompeii. And
Fires Pompeii.
It's still my favorite of Series 4, far and away. But just the extra appreciation I got for, and I love Donna, the extra appreciation I had for Donna and Catherine Tate in that story, just kind of put my opinion of her through the roof. But Tennant's Doctor and Rose, oh no, it's like I've scraped better things off my shoe.
I would never go that negative. I think they're great in the time and context they were there, but I just don't think there's any need to go back to it. We did it with the Day of the Doctor in a clever way, and that's the best way to do it.
I mean, I agree. And if this is something that Barrowman is trying to, start, I assume that means Captain Jack is going to have to be a factor in there as well. And Captain Jack, the 9th Doctor and Rose worked really well together. Like,
I think
amazingly well together.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, so, I mean, I take her with a good thing, like convince Eccleston to come in there instead of Tennant.
I don't know. We never had Tennant and Captain Jack and Rose together, though.
And I
really,
think the Martha and Captain Jack and Tennant worked pretty well together too. So,
yeah, I like Captain Jack because he knows when to be the run Torchwood and stuff. But then when he goes back to Doctor Who, and this is a credit to John Barrowman too, actually, is that he knows his place. He knows he's not the Doctor. He's still Outlandish Jack and everything, but he knows that he is here in service of the Doctor and indeed of Doctor Who. And so I think that he throw him into 10 and Rose, and I think you got okay, let's dial back that teenage / 900-year-old Time Lord lust that's going on there a little bit, and have Captain Jack there as sort of a buffer. No, you don't think so?
I don't see that happen. I see Jack almost exacerbating that situation.
If you bring them back, they're all older, so it's more like, oh, that supergroup got back together, but it's not quite the same thing.
That's true. Yeah, it's like Fleetwood Mac or something. It's like. Well, I suppose they're still Fleetwood Mac and everything, but don't know. I don't know, a movie. Remember when the movie thing was like a big thing, and like that guy from Harry Potter was going to direct it, and then all of a sudden,
it was happening.
Yeah, and then it just died, went away. So like the idea of a Doctor Who movie is like no longer a thing.
We had one. It's called Day of the Doctor. Done.
They made it. They made it already. It's been good.
Do better than that. Good luck, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Where would this mythical movie be slotted, like chronology wise?
Oh yeah, because you have to think. How old is Billie Piper now? She's in her mid-30s. Like she was like in her early 20s when
pretty young when she was on the show. Yeah,
that's a long time ago to ask for for someone to say, "Hey, remember that part you played in 2006? Can you play that exact part again?"
Remember how many people were convinced she forgot how to do her accent by series 4?
Yeah.
Let alone now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and she had to sort of go back to it and say, "How do I do this?" That's sort of, that is not an uncommon thing. I remember Patrick Troughton, actually, when he was doing Three Doctors, he sort of said, like, how do I do this now? How do I, I've played like 58 different parts since I left Doctor Who 3 years ago. How do I play this character again? It took him a while to sort of like, in rehearsals and stuff, like, what do I do? How do I do this? So,
well, listen to Davison in Big Finish. He's just way crankier. He's basically Peter Davison. He's not a good doctor of that time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's tough to.
Which is fine. It's fun to listen to, but it's definitely not the same thing.
No, he's young. He's basically playing him as he probably would want to have played him back in the 1980s. And so, how do you convince Billy Piper to go? Yeah, I'm a carefree shop girl again, but actually, I have like 3 children, and I'm married, and I've been on all sorts of things and stuff, and now I have to go back to this role again for some weird reason. I think you only have to do it like after the fact, and I hate to say this, but 10 and Rose, you'd probably have to do it like with Handy Doc too, maybe, or something. Like maybe that's the thing.
Okay, Handy and Rose would make a hell of a lot more sense.
It would actually.
It would make more sense, but I hate the very idea of Handy, so no thank you.
That you have to sort of keep going there.
Because, wasn't there talk of a series or something after Rose's, because there was Rose Tyler, Defender of Earth or whatever?
That was I think I was before, when was that now in the chronology things? No, that basically Torchwood or Sarah Jane replaced that. It was like after she first left in 2006, after series 2. Yeah. So Handy Doctor wouldn't have been part of that, but maybe you could do it. Probably. Maybe.
And I'm not the world's biggest Tennant hater. Man, I hate Handy so much. I just hate the idea of Handy.
It's weird because he barely talks. He's just like basically, on the beach scene in Journey's End. He's like, I'm here. I'm just a
He's
guy
there
now.
to look pretty.
He is there to look pretty, and he did do that well.
I mean, he was given to Rose as a gift to be her boy toy. He is there to look pretty.
But that's not even what bugs me. What bugs me is that he exists just as a thing, and that he just pops out of thin air from a hand. I'm like, whatever, RTD. This is very potiony.
This is I'm glad that. So, just tying back to an earlier Fluid Link where Chris said that we're, you're speaking more kindly about RTD. These, I feel like we've kind of dipped back in our
a little bit, yeah,
here tonight, and we have a lot of ill feelings about this 10 Rose movie that will never happen. And
I'm very bitter about a thing that'll never happen.
I guess so. A lot of people like them, though. I mean, to a whole generation of fans, like that 10 Rose combo is basically Fourth Doctor Sarah Jane Smith. So
yeah, that's fair.
You know what? I will not discredit those people of their memories of first watching Doctor Who and falling in love with it. But
if you're specifically asking us, you're going to get our opinion.
Yeah.
People are welcome to adore it, just like I'm welcome to hate it.